My name is Daniel Lawrence. I'm the CEO of the institutional arm of the Rostro Group. My career has spanned 20 years working for global brokerages, and I hope it continues for the next 20 years also. The institutional arm of the Rostro Group is provide bespoke liquidity as well as multi-asset liquidity to asset managers, wealth managers, other retail brokers on a global level. I've been in the institutional brokerage world for 20 years now, working for some large multinational brokers. The institutional division of Rostro is important because it gives us access to parts of the world where we don't have a retail arm, and it gives us access to those markets, and in doing that we provide local execution as well as global execution and products to brokerages in those parts of the world. Our clients range from small local brokerages as well as asset managers, wealth managers and regional banks on a global basis. Regulation is obviously a very important thing from both a European perspective as well as a global perspective, because it provides trust and transparency to both retail and institutional clients. We take it extremely importantly within the group because it allows us to be a truly transparent broker whilst meeting local regulatory requirements. The institutional and retail teams work in a very fluid manner within the group. Both need each other, both bounce off of each other. From my perspective, obviously running the institutional division, it's important to have good relationships with our upstream prime brokers, providing them the right liquidity, the right flows in the right asset classes that they are experts in, because then this allows us to get better pricing for our retail division in order to provide a better retail client experience at a more cost-effective way. The institutional division within the Rostro Group is probably quite unique because of our global regulations and our multiple asset classes and local product range, because it is a one-stop shop and people can come to us whether they want to trade euro, dollar or soya bean. The product offering is very vast, unique and is ever expanding across the globe. The product range within the institutional arm of Rostro is unique as well because of our local licenses. It allows us to have local presence, which wouldn't be attainable unless we were in regions such as Kenya and South Africa. Because of the licensing we have, it allows us to provide these unique markets. For example, we are a Nairobi Stock Exchange clearing member. In South Africa, because of exchange control rules, we can offer both onshore and offshore asset classes for people to both invest in locally and internationally. I mean, when selling to an institutional potential client or even an existing client where we're cross-selling an asset class, I think as long as you're honest, true and transparent about what you're offering from both a cost and product perspective, that goes a long way in securing the deal. From my perspective, it's the number one, because even though it's a global market, it's also a very small market. And if you don't provide good service, transparent, someone's always going to find out about it. So it's always been my number one selling skill, I suppose, to be truly transparent with people, because if they don't want to trade with you today and they go with someone else that's maybe not as transparent, 9 times out of 10 those institutional investors, brokers come back to you and will trade with you on those terms.